All right. I guess it's. I suppose it's that time yet again. We're looking at another fucking Jubilee thing. Oh boy, Jubilee. I already talked about Jubilee, the problems that I have it with it, broadly speaking, as a fucking platform, and it's sort of like main way of conduct, I guess, for lack of a better term. The Jubilee stuff is not, it is not efficacious in terms of being able to sort of produce outcomes where people are going to come away with changing their minds and sort of like, I don't know, being like, yeah, I feel like I've learned something of value here today debating you. And it's just like no, nuh-uh. It's all brain rot, slop, bullshit for the express purpose of making money and commodification, right? Like, it's dog shit, right? So Mehdi Hasan, who is based, very good. He's a fantastic fucking debater, rhetorician, stuff like that. I have no doubt in my mind that he is probably going to make these complete troglodytes look like complete troglodytes. But the bigger problem is here, honestly, is the fact that what multiple of these people here are groypers. So this Pine Sap individual, he's a groyper. He spoke at a Nick Fuentes event. He is not here to learn anything or try to sort of come away with sort of, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what the best term to put this in is. Sort of, he's not there to sort of be an honest actor, right? For someone like a Pine Sap, what kind of name is Pine Sap? Whatever. He's not there to sort of be like a fucking goddamn, like, I don't know, moral arbiter and to try to learn something from debating Mehdi Hasan. Nah, it's all fucking clout shit, okay? It's fucking clout shit. It's just like blood for the sake of blood. Alright, blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne type deal, okay? Like, there's nothing else really to say about this besides they're just doing it for, well, I don't know, for the love of the game or some shit. As like stupid and fucking ridiculous as that sounds, like honestly, it's like well, how else can you really put it besides like these people are not doing this because they have like, I don't know, a particular care for the arguments or whatever. They probably are trying to raise their own profile online on like TikTok or YouTube or whatever the fuck. So that's one groiper that's on there. So you know of the assortment of Hitlers that Jubilee seemingly has on their fucking goddamn retinue. But here's another groiper, Kai Schwemmer. And this guy was a big Nick Fuentes fanboy. Here they are together. Look at that. Wow. With White Boy Summer 2021. That was about 3 years ago, not that long ago. And he's a part of the Republican Hype House, which is a Gen Z conservative platform. And he's a fucking groiper. So if that's cool, it should tell you everything you need to know about the conservative Hype House. So he's debating probably some of like the stupidest, dumb fucking troglodytes on the planet. And as expected, Mehdi Hasan had no idea about any of these people, that they were fucking groypers, and that Jubilee cast these people. Because from what I understand, you get an email saying like, okay, this is who we have, this is who you're gonna debate, this is what you're gonna debate. Is that all okay with you? Blah 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 blah. These are like a bunch of just far right wing people that you're debating. And Mehdi Hasan, to my assumption, I'm going to assume, make an ass out of myself, blah, 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 blah. You know the fucking meme. That he probably was operating under the assumption of saying, like, yeah, I'm going to be debating a bunch of, like, pretty far right wing Republicans. Yeah, okay, sure. No problem. It turns out most of these people are just fucking Nazis or some shit. Like, we just found the two fucking groypers. So we got groypers. Okay, cool. Yeah, not those guys are fucking Nazis. Cool, great, fantastic, excellent, very very good start. Kabosh, good job, very cool, kind of a deal, right? So, we got these dumbasses to fucking contend with, and obviously we probably have like also our assortment of other dipshits and fascists in there. Who, if anyone remembers the fucking twink that was debating fucking Sam Cedar, talking about how the government shouldn't be fucking paying taxes for the government or some shit. I don't even remember what that fucking idiot said. It was so like astronomically fucking stupid. Guess who makes a fucking return? Oh, it's that guy, the stupid dumb fucking twink. So, you know, that's cool. That's great. That, you know, I guess like Jubilee has all these like stupid 3 IQ dumbasses on their fucking retinue. But, you know, I suppose for lack of a better term, how about we get into the fucking meat and potatoes of all this? What do we got here?
My family lineage is settlers from the 1500s.
Colonialists.
Yeah,
You don't look very Native American to me.
I am Native American. Whites are Native American. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? You're a little bit more than a far-right Republican.
Yeah, the idea that, like, what? Fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ. The fact that if you're a settler from the 1500s, right, means you're a fucking settler. You are a settler. That you're not a fucking Native American. That's not how that fucking works, okay? That is just, like, astronomically fucking stupid. That's just not how that works. Like, what else are you supposed to say about this? It's just, like... Okay, man.
Hey,
here's one of the fucking Groypers, by the way.
I think you say I'm a fascist. Yeah, I am. Listen to me. I am an immigrant. I'm speaking for I don't like. I should get the hell out.
Yes.
Why? I don't want you here. I'm Mehdi Hasan. I'm a journalist.
So those are like the big clips that have been making the sort of viral rounds because it's just like stupid, raucous, dumb fuckery. Again, like I said before, like how do you debate these people? You can't debate these people. Like it's impossible. Like they're all just a bunch of stupid, dumb fucking freaks and fascists. They don't care about anything. It's all about them. Oh, look at me. I get to, like, try to epically own Mehdi Hasan, who's, like, this really good, liberal, progressive debater. Look at me. Nyeh.
I'm the editor of Zeteo, and today I'm surrounded by 20 far-right conservatives. My first claim is Donald Trump is pro-crime and pro-criminal.
True.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. I'm Mehdi.
I would just like to ask, what makes someone pro-crime versus, anti-crime?
I think when you're soft on criminals, when you let criminals out of prison, when you pardon people who assaulted police officers, you're pro-criminal.
Also, no fucking way they are even settlers from the 1600s. In the 1600s was Jamestown and the Mayflower. They're fucking lying. Well, yeah, exactly. Like, there's no point in trying to, like, I don't know, try to debunk stuff like that because it's just fucking stupid. It's complete nonsense, right? Like, I don't even know, because I think that the majority report even engaged with that claim, saying, like, yeah, there's, like, apparently some, like, retinue of fucking conservatives saying that they were, like, pre-Mayflower kind of a deal as well, and it's just like it's a claim that just makes like no fucking fundamental sense, because that was even before like Jamestown was a fucking thing. It's just like a complete fucking like conspiracy theory, like sort of meant to exclude more fucking groups from the sort of in-group, right? The sort of perennial Ouroboros of fascism eating its own tail, right? Eating itself.
Donald Trump pardoned almost 1,600 people who were involved in January the 6th. I think 600 of them have been charged with assaulting a police officer or obstructing a police officer. 170 have pled guilty to assaulting a police officer. 70 have pled guilty to assault with a deadly weapon. J.D. Vance said, we're not going to pardon the violent criminals from January 6th. Donald Trump pardoned all of them. Are you okay with that?
I would say January 6th is a very special case. I would say it's almost a climax point in history. I would just phrase the question this way. Right now in the LA protests, if they were to, just for example, they were to rush the capital of LA, I mean, they have to move over all the homeless people living in tents on the steps of the Capitol. But if they were managed to get into the Capitol...
That's literally only in one part of LA, dude. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? This one's gonna be a fucking doozy, isn't it? Like, Boy Meets Mini, resident LA sort of individual here. What do you think of that? Are there a bunch of homeless encampments that are dotting all over the place of Los Angeles? It was mostly the blocks around City Hall downtown. And as far as I remember, no fucking homeless people are there.
And they were just protesting, peacefully. Let's say police officers were rushing them in. They were letting them in and saying, hey, you guys can go in. Like we have many testimonies that say.
What about the violent ones, though?
Okay, violent ones like...
Like a man named David Dempsey, a judge, a Reagan-appointed judge, sentenced to 20 years in prison. He stomped on police officers' heads. The judge said his conduct was exceptionally egregious. He attacked police officers with flagpoles and pepper spray. Donald Trump pardoned him. There's a man named Daniel Rodriguez. He got 12 years in prison for taking a stun gun and tasing a police officer in the neck and giving him a heart attack. The judge said he was a one-man army of hate. Donald Trump pardoned him. Does that not make Trump pro-criminal? He's letting violent criminals out of prison.
I would say no, it doesn't make him pro-criminal.
You're okay with that?
I did not say that. I said that one pardon against somebody...
It was 1,600 pardons. 600 of those were people charged
one
with...
example that you just gave me.
I can give you more.
Okay,
Keep going.
fine. I'll say the exact same thing every single
Then
time.
your argument will fall apart, because it's not just one example. Keep going.
Go for it then.
Okay, Shane Jenkins got 7 years in prison for 9 criminal offenses, attacking police with a deadly weapon, destroying government property. Trump pardoned him.
That probably shouldn't have happened.
Like, I agree with Mehdi Hasan's overall, like, rhetorical strategy here of just, like, it's like, these are the fucking facts. Unfortunately, like, we're operating with a bunch of people here who do not give a fundamental flying fuck about the facts. Like, they don't care about any of this shit, right? Like, it doesn't matter to them. Like, it's cool. It's great that he's, like, saying all this. It's not going to be, like, ultimately effective. Obviously, like, it's... Mehdi Hasan is he's just doing like his sort of like standard shtick here. Like this isn't like really a criticism of like Mehdi, to be honest. Like don't get it fucking twisted. I like Mehdi Hasan, but like it's just it's one of those things where it's just like these people don't give a fuck. They don't care. They just are here and happy that they have an opportunity to try to debate Mehdi Hasan. That's what they honestly care more about.
Turn into pro-crime.
So you agree that they shouldn't have been pardoned?
Sure, but that wasn't your claim. Was January 6th? Your claim was Trump is pro-crime.
Yeah, because he pardons criminals.
Okay, I
He
would say
pardoned,
that default-
let's talk about non-January 6 people.
Okay.
He pardoned people like Paul Walshek recently, who took millions of dollars from his own employees, was sentenced to tax crimes, had to pay back $4 million. Trump pardoned him. He bought himself a $2 million yacht. Why is he pardoning criminals like that?
Well, I don't know. I don't think you should. I don't think really presidential pardon should be a thing at all. But I
I agree.
don't think
All
that
right, pause.
that means something.
You've been voted out by the majority. Please return to your seat.
Thanks.
Sure. Again, that's also another problem that I, broadly speaking, also have with the Jubilee format. It's like I don't even know if they were like really going anywhere, to be honest, with that particular point. Like, I guess it's nice that one dude said that presidential pardons shouldn't be a thing. Okay, I can agree with that position. Sure, fuck the presidential pardons. Maybe there should have been like there could have been an interesting line that could have gone further along there, but whatever.
How's it going?
Hey, how's it going, Mehdi?
What is it?
Mehdi.
You're from northern UK, I guess?
I'm from London, North
Okay,
London.
okay, fair enough. What's your ethnic background, if you don't mind asking?
My parents are from India.
Okay, perfect. Just getting premise here. First of all, I want to say...
Premise of Donald Trump being pro-crime.
No, I want to concern myself with why you care about what's happening in the U.S., first and foremost. Secondly...
By knowing that he's fucking Indian? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Perceiving the Nazi Barbie? Nazi Barbie. That's the fucking same dumbass who fucking goddamn was during with the fucking Sam Cedar Jubilee, who said like, are you not okay with like xenophobic nationalism? Nazi Barbie alert, and she's a fucking Canadian, a part of fucking Rebel News. You love to fucking see it. Dude, it's Lauren Southern 2.0. We found her. Guys, it's Lauren Southern 2.0. It's her. Soy point.
I want to say this. Wait,
Should people in the US not care about
let's not interrupt each other. Because I have this thing, like people know I have this thing. I have to stay calm, okay? So here's the thing. I am happy that he released J6. In fact, so much so that I was prepared to protest if he didn't. So when you say, are you okay that he's pro-crime? Sure. Because you know what? We're changing the definition of what crime is. First and
You don't think
foremost.
stomping on police officers' heads is a crime?
I don't think it's no longer a relevant conversation anymore. You're
Really?
arguing, no, it's not, because you know what? Okay, have you seen the U.S. in the last 4 or 5 years?
Yes, I've
BLM protests,
looked
have you
at
seen? Okay, I myself have been involved in these protests. I've seen egregious things that you can't even imagine.
See,
Being
I'm
radical
rules?
conservative, it's
Like
not about that.
what?
It's about tribal warfare. That's where we're at in the U.S. I don't know where you're at in the UK. You're from India, so...
It's about It's about tribal warfare. Dude, we got I think we got a 3 IQ fucking I think this is some pro like Civil War rhetoric, dumb fuck. And I wonder if Tim Pool's a big fan of this guy, you know?
I'm not from India.
Oh, sorry, your parents are from India, so
I'm an
you
American
have your own
citizen.
states.
I'm an American, you know.
You're an American citizen? Okay, fair enough. I don't know how you got that, but fair enough. Here's the thing.
Are you an American citizen?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But here's the
Not sure how you got that. Okay.
born here.
Okay.
Born here, and my family lineage is settlers from the 1500s, so I have some stake in the climate here, okay?
But you're
A little different.
a
than
descendant of immigrants.
I didn't know.
Colonialists.
Yeah,
You're
colonialists,
very
yeah.
Native American to me.
I am Native American. Whites
You're
are Native American. What are you
Sorry,
talking about?
you're
What are you talking about?
You're not.
Well, there's that fucking goddamn what? There's the fucking line. Again, in what way are whites Native American, dude? Like, what the fuck does that even mean? All these people are, like, soy clapping because, again, like, that's just not how that works. Like, oh, you epically owned the liberal there. Oh, you got him good. It's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's saying nothing. Like, there wasn't even, like, colonist ships going to the fucking goddamn United States until the 1600s. Like, yeah, the Spanish were in the Caribbean during the 1500s by that fucking point. And the British were starting to stake claims on their own fucking islands in the Caribbean at that point as well. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? No one was even in America at that point. Like, what? Like, what are you saying? Like, get your fucking history right, dumbass.
For Native Americans.
Really? What was happening before the 1500s?
I think you're getting confused with
I
it.
don't mind going on a tangent, but what was happening before the 1500s?
I think
What
you're
was happening before the 1500s?
There was indigenous people here that
Yeah,
came
do
here
you
from
know what
Asia.
indigenous means?
Listen, before
Indigenous
America,
people
let
can't
me
come from
finish.
somewhere else.
Why do you ask a question if you're
I'm
going to interrupt?
not sure if you know what the meaning of indigenous means.
I do know what it means. It
Doesn't
means
sound
they came here first, right? They came here from Asia by way of land bridge. I haven't argued with Neil deGrasse Tyson or anybody else about that. I don't care.
Is he an
I
American?
genuinely don't care. Yes, he is. So
checking.
my point is, okay?
Nothing to do with crime. So far, you've agreed with me that these
Because
people
you're derailing. I'm trying to
You
stay on
literally sat
track.
down and asked me where I'm from. I think you
I
derailed
think you got
conversation
offended by that, but I'm
I'm just wondering what it has to do with crime.
always curious.
We're going to talk about
why-
immigration. Don't worry, later on. You can come back.
I hope so.
Right now, you're doing a very bad job of making a case that he's not
I
pro-crime.
just got a round of applause. I could probably get another one actually if I asked for it.
Wow.
So I
Wow, you got a round of applause from, like, 3 IQ troglodytes who barely fucking know any of the history. That doesn't mean anything. Like, You're not even answering the question. Like, what do you mean? I got a round of applause from all my like 3 IQ sycophants. Yeah, that means I'm owning you in this debate. It's like, no, you're not even engaging with the premise of the fucking question. You're saying nothing. You're just like soy larping shit, going like, I'm a settler, which is like a perverted sort of interpretation of the history. It's not even true. It's just stupid. It's stupid. It's just dumb.
I don't think I'm doing
get round of applause considering only 20 people agree with you. Wow, amazing. Amazing.
Well, wait till you know what? I'm actually glad you're emotionally outraged right now. This is great.
This isn't like outrage, by the way. He's just making fun of you at this point because it's fucking stupid. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, whoa, you got the soy claps from the idiots that agree with you. Like, okay, bro, good, kabosh, good job. Stupid.
I love it.
Do I have to say anything at this point, or are you going to keep going?
Please, make a claim.
My claim is that I don't care if it's pro-crime. You
Okay,
want to go back to the topic of
that's fine, we agree then. He's pro-crime,
But I have a
okay.
question for you, though. Do you care on the opposite side of the spectrum?
Yes.
Do you care about law being administered to the opposite
Yes,
side
I think
of the
anyone who
spectrum?
assaults a police officer shouldn't be pardoned. I think the Donald Trump shouldn't have pardoned 9 Republican members of Congress who were convicted of crimes, and I don't think Joe Biden
True.
should. I don't think Democrats should pardon Democrats.
Fair, but I don't think you understand where we are on the U.S. I
think I do.
No, because you're arguing from a position of like a U.S. that doesn't exist anymore. We're headed towards
It's nihilism. No laws, nothing matters.
It's not
Everyone's
about that. It's like
That's
conservatives.
convenient.
Conservatives for too long have been playing it safe. They've been playing by the law. They've been
played by the law?
Yes, they have.
Maybe Mr. Bush president. Did you live in Bush?
It's really funny how, again, I've made this point before, but these are the motherfuckers who are supposedly, oh yeah, we're pro law and order. We really care about the sanctity of the law. We care so much about law and order so much. And then, listen, as soon as it is politically efficacious for them, they'll just, like, completely throw that out of the window and not give a fuck about any of that shit. Like, these people don't give a fuck about anything. They believe fundamentally in absolutely fucking nothing. It is incredible, dude.
Conservatives are so
George W. Bush.
Let me
Ronald Reagan.
be respectful to you.
I'm not sure you've been that respectful, but okay.
I'm trying to bring back, so let's both bring back, okay? I'm conservative, okay?
Really?
Let me tell you this. We do play it too safe. We've been playing it by the book for too long. At this point, gloves are off, right? The left has made their point. They're willing
Are
to
the police force in Washington the left?
Yes! Are you kidding me? The left? Are you
police
saying-
officers?
Look, okay, look out.
Police. He thinks the Washington D.C. police are the left. This guy's a real fucking big schizo. Holy shit, dude.
LA right here. You think those stand down?
I think the LAPD are a bunch of
Wait, he thinks the LAPD are a bunch of leftists? Dude, they're like a fucking... Listen, hey, Boy Meets Mini, a resident LA guy. What do you think of the claim that the LAPD are a bunch of leftists? What do you think about that? You've obviously... I don't know if you've interacted with the LAPD much directly, but you know, you got like, what do you think of them? You know, there's like Vice documentaries talking about how they're fucking gangs, dude. The LAPD has over 30 white supremacist gangs within it. Thank you, Boy Meets Mini. Yeah, they're very, very left.
liberal Marxists.
No, but I think
Really?
they listen to liberal Marxists who tell them what to do.
okay.
I think they listen to who signs their paychecks at the
Let's
end
check
of the
because
day.
you do lots of little diversions. We both agree Donald Trump's pro-crime. You're just fine with it.
No,
That's what you said so far for about 5 minutes.
I don't agree with your definition
What's your
of crime.
definition of crime?
It doesn't
Stomping on a
matter.
police officer is not a crime. That's
No,
your definition of crime. As the
He keeps
Native
saying
American.
I am Native American.
If you say so.
So going back to the topic at hand, we have different definitions of crime because you're
That's
talking about.
convenient. There's a criminal code in this country. It's called the US criminal code.
You know what? Let's focus on what we agree on. I'm sure you and I actually agree on a
Do we
lot
agree
more
that
than
people shouldn't stomp on police officers' heads? Can we agree on that? If
I'm
you don't
not-
agree on that, then I really think this conversation is kind of
No,
pointless.
because first of all, you're saying what? That the police have the authority, that they're given the authority. I don't accept the authority that's been given by
It's a
liberal
conservative position.
I
You're a conservative pro-police.
Then you don't know what a real. Hey, listen, you're
Like, again, pro fucking law and order, dude. Actually, I don't give a fuck about the law. They believe in nothing. Nothing. Nothing matters. Nothing matters.
Define crime.
Right now,
We
okay?
need to
I'm telling you right now,
conservatives.
you are going to be blown open if you think
yeah,
that my
if we're gonna
position
struggle
is
with the
right.
English language
I
for the next
have
couple
no
hours, then
idea
yeah,
what you're up
sure.
against right now, okay?
100%.
Yeah. Newsflash: the conservatives are liberal to me, okay? Neocons, libertarians, all those mainstream people, they might as well be leftist to me, okay? That's how far the right I am. Do you understand my position? So
Jesus Christ, yeah, I guess he's just like a soy chugging fucking like fascist Nazi or some shit. Like what the fuck is this, dude? He thinks neocons are fucking are fucking leftists. Gee, yeah, this guy's I think this guy's brain might be completely fucking cooked.
when you
I guessed it when
say,
you said
you know, about obeying police, why would I give the authority to police? Do you know you're in America?
Do you think Donald Trump pardoning 9 members of Congress who committed financial crime? Are you pro-financial crime? Do you pro-financial crime?
All right,
Thomas
pause.
Timbo's.
Pause.
I think the people who clapped you voted you out.
All right.
I think the people who clapped you voted you out. Alright. That's why I like Mehdi Hasan. Him getting nice little fucking zingers in like that. That's so good. Yeah, like, this guy's a fucking freak, dude. Like what was he even fucking talking about? Again, like, No beliefs, nothing matters. He didn't even answer any of the fucking questions. Like I said before, nothing matters. Who cares? Just say shit. They have an opportunity to talk with, the liberal Marxist, Mehdi Hasan. I'm gonna own him so epically in this debate. Yeah.
Head back to your seat. You've been voted out by majority.
Nice to meet you. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hey, so I'm going to be as respectful about this as possible, but the truth is your claim is completely bad faith. You do not care about being anti-crime. You yourself are pro-crime. Your side is pro-crime because you're a progressive.
How am I pro-crime?
So I'll give you an example, right? So your side, not Donald Trump, has passed a series of laws in California. Let's go to California. It's where we are right now. It's where I'm from. I don't know. Are you from California? Okay. So in California, for example, the state legislature, completely progressive, just passed a law that limits sex offender registration to 10 years. It was life before. That's pro-crime. The legislature in California, which is progressives again, has passed a law that says the voter-induced three-strike law is no longer absolute. If someone murders someone, stabs someone on 3 separate occasions, a judge now does not have to give them life. That's a progressive law. That is not. That is pro-crime. You support that, don't you?
I actually don't support sex offenders coming off the list. I think they should be on the list.
Okay, so
hold on. You and I both agree that sex offending is a bad thing, especially child sex offending, right?
It seems like you and I agree on that.
I agree on
The
that.
legislature of California
So I'm not here to debate the legislature of California. I'm here to debate Donald Trump being pro-crime.
But
And I'm saying that Donald Trump was friends with Ghislaine Maxwell, and Ghislaine Maxwell, who's the worst
Yeah, again, like, they're not going to engage with this either because it's all just going to be, like, stupid, dumb whataboutisms, right? Like, it's all just going to be stupid.
child sex trafficker of our lifetime. She's serving a police. Do you know Ghislaine Maxwell?
Yeah, she's actually not Jeffrey Epstein's the worst.
He's dead. I'm talking about people alive right now.
It's interesting though you didn't use his name, right? When he
No,
was the one who did this.
Oh, great. I'm glad you brought that up. Jeffrey Epstein, before he died, did an interview with Michael Wolf. He's on tape. I don't know if you've heard the tape. He says my closest friend was Donald Trump. I was his closest friend. Elon Musk, I'm not sure if you've heard of him. He tweeted recently that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files. And Ghislaine Maxwell, who was the right-hand woman of Jeffrey Epstein, when she was on trial for child sex offending, which you and I are opposed to, Donald Trump stood up and said, "Good luck to her. I wish her well." So yeah, that makes him pro-crime and pro-criminal if he's being soft on child sex
Well, he
trafficking,
just
like
said
Epstein.
he's
No, I'm saying he was friends with Epstein. You haven't seen the videos? They danced together, partied together.
It's
Epstein
the
was
guy
his closest friend.
he's not supported the pedophilia part. The only
Actually, that's true. Trump gave a speech about 20 years ago where he said Epstein's a great guy. He loves young women. A lot of them are very young. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, laugh, laugh. So yeah, I think he's pro-crime and pro-criminal.
Do you
I think he's soft on sex offenders.
have any friends who are criminals?
Not that I know of. Certainly not child sex offenders. No, do you?
No, of course not.
Okay, so we're both in agreement again. So why are you turning to Donald Trump?
Yeah, I don't know why this guy decided to basically go with, like, the fucking Epstein angle here, to be quite honest. Because, listen, I guess this was before the fucking Epstein files came out. We know all about the fucking Epstein files now, right? We know. And this guy wants to talk about how, like, Donald Trump is, like, not fucking pro-pedophilia and not pro-child sex trafficking. Like, okay, dude.
If it came out tomorrow that one of your friends was a child sex
You know what
trafficker,
I do?
you'd stop being friends with
Yes.
him.
And I wouldn't say-
And then I'd go on TV and I would say, oh, look, Mr. Hasan was friends with this guy 10 years ago. Therefore, he's
What if
pro-child
Mr.
sex
Hasan
trafficking.
said, "I wish them well when they're on trial"? Wouldn't you ever go
You wish your well on trial?
Yeah, child sex trafficking.
Like, here's the thing. Like, yeah, when did Donald Trump? Because let me help out this fucking dumbass fucking fascist. Okay, when did Donald Trump with Ghislaine Maxwell? Well, when did he do that? About 4 years ago? Not that long ago. Yeah, he thought he was being smart with that one, but like, this happened about 4 years ago. What? She got caught in fucking 2019 along with Jeffrey Epstein, right? For, well, child sex abuse, obviously, or helping be a co-conspirator in the child sexual assault case against fucking Jeffrey Epstein, right? So, yes, she got caught 6 years ago. That's correct. Correct, Boy Meets Mini. So she got caught then, and he literally said this shit about 5 years ago. It's not that long ago. Actually, not about 5 years ago. About, what, 4 years ago? Right? This would have been about August 4th when this article came out. Yeah, like, he wished her luck in her fucking trial, dude. They've been known. We have so much fucking goddamn evidence that, Trump and Epstein were buddy like this, okay? What? He's had sex with Melania on the fucking Lolita Express. He had opportunities to have his fucking labor secretary, Jim Acosta, fucking prosecute Jeffrey Epstein. Didn't fucking do it. He could have had Pam Bondi was also Attorney General of Florida during the time when Jeffrey Epstein, the whole Jeffrey Epstein case was also happening. That also went fucking nowhere. So, and she also became part of his fucking administration. So it's just like, well, that's a little interesting though, isn't it? Like, we're talking about, like, child sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein here, and a bunch of people who could have looked into his case in Florida ended up joining and becoming a part of Donald Trump's administration. Well, that's a little weird. That's a little strange, isn't it? Huh? Wonder why.
I wouldn't wish someone well, but
Donald Trump did.
That's your gotcha.
It's a pretty
It's
good
you
gotcha.
wish a friend
Pretty
well.
good gotcha.
Okay,
Pretty
what you're really trying to do right now is
That's the bro thinks that's a fucking gotcha. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, bro, what? It's crazy. Oh yeah, that's also a really good point, Boy Meets Mini. Yeah. Also, anyone who says the Epstein case is a distraction is immediately suspicious to me. 1,000+ children trafficked is a distraction. Yep. Anyone who says that, you got the fucking sussy among us right on you. Okay, that's pretty fucking weird. Why would you say that's a distraction? Why would you say that?
What about the fact that Elon Musk changed his name?
What's his policy?
Policies. Yes.
So when he left office in 2020, he left behind the highest murder rate for over 100 years.
He left
Between
behind the
20
highest rate. That is the most bad faith claim you
No,
could
it's
possibly
a fact. From the CDC
And you know what?
data.
Here's why it's bad.
I mean, that is a fact, by the way.
Donald Trump does not cause the murder rates. Murder is a state law.
That's hilarious.
Gavin Newsom is more responsible for the murder rate than Donald Trump
Okay,
is.
that's hilarious. So Donald Trump's not responsible for murder rate, but other politicians do it.
Yes, because it's a state law. That's like saying no. All state Republicans do. State governors who are soft on crime are the ones who are
Let me
responsible
finish
for
the sentence. When Donald Trump left office in 2020, between 2019 and 2020, according to data from the CDC, from the FBI, from Pew Research, the 30% increase in the murder rate between 2019 and 2020 was the single biggest jump in the murder rate since 1905. So he's pro-crime and pro-criminal.
Who's doing the murdering?
The murderers.
So aren't they responsible
Why
for
did
the
they go
murder?
on his watch?
Who are murdering?
That's
What?
That's
That's what we're going to figure out. Right? We shut down the whole economy during COVID. We told everyone they couldn't go out unless it was a violent protest. We told people that if a cop tries to arrest you, that cop's probably going to get charged with
Why
murder.
think the pandemic had a lot to do with it? The pandemic didn't finish in 2020.
What?
The pandemic didn't finish in 2020.
You asked about murder.
And you guys blame Joe Biden for crime for years.
But Joe
Years.
Biden actively induces policies that are pro-crime. And
So does Donald Trump.
name the policy that's
I'll name
pro-crime.
I mean, so does Trump.
No, you haven't actually. You talked about California legislatures. He pardoned violent criminals and then went on to commit other crimes. You don't think releasing violent crimes is
Pardon is one thing. What's his policy he has pushed? Name a law he has signed.
a pardon is a
What law has he
one-time
signed?
thing. Is a policy not one-time
That's
thing.
like Jimmy Carter pardoned the
You
draft.
guys may want to judge January 6th the pardon.
I'm not judging that.
Then
Jimmy
do you agree with it?
Jimmy Carter
Do you
pardoned
agree with
draft doctors. Does that mean his policy
I
was
don't support Jimmy Carter. Do you support the pardoning of people who went on to be prosecuted for sexually abusing a 7-year-old child?
Again, like, they can't really sort of like engage with the arguments at all that Mehdi Hasan is sort of like presenting here, because they're, to be honest, they are okay with it. They don't give a fuck if it's their side that's committing the fucking crimes. They are okay with their side being the main people who are committing the crimes. They have no fucking problems with it. That's why they just do all this, like, I don't know, soy LARP shit, saying like, yeah, you know what, like, actually, I'm like totally heckin', I think it's totally heckin' based and epic that Donald Trump is trying to pardon all these like based patriots who committed crimes during January fucking 6th. Yeah, yeah. And it's just like, dog, like, these are the same motherfuckers who constantly complain to the nines every fucking time about like any just slight inclination of fucking crime being committed by someone who's on the fucking left. And they will just completely scream and complain and bitch and be so fucking annoying about it. But like, anytime any one of their guys commit crime, like, oh, wait, what do you mean? Actually, no, I totally am okay with crime. I'm like, it's not a problem for me whatsoever. Yeah, whoa, cool, great, fantastic.
Illegal gun possession, reckless homicide.
There's one tactic. He didn't pardon someone for sexually abusing. He pardoned someone for rebelling against the government that they believed had rigged elections. That's what he pardoned for. He didn't pardon them for sexual child abuse.
But they were criminals who committed those crimes. He let them out. So that means the crime rate goes up.
You say they're criminals because they did the crime, right? Would you extend that to illegal immigrants? That they're all criminals because they committed a crime. I have a
No,
familiar
the Supreme Court, we're going to talk about immigration.
Someone who's illegal in the United States is not a criminal, but someone who's illegal in the capital
Not according to the Supreme Court,
The Supreme Court has said that anyone who enters the United States
The
illegally
Supreme
is not a
Court,
criminal.
and we can jump to future case.
Can I get the
We can jump to 20. You want to get a
Take
case?
the case, please. You said the Supreme Court.
The citation of the case.
Yes, the entry of the United States illegally is not a
It's
criminal.
called Arizona versus United States 2012. Go look it up.
Pause. You've been voted out by the majority. Please return to your seat.
Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you, Mehdi.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. I really just more want to get an understanding when you say pro-criminal.
Also, like, I'm trying to think in terms of what like being an illegal immigrant is pro-criminal. Like, does that guy know the difference between a civil case or a federal case? You want to make a bet that he has no fucking idea what the sort of distinctions are those? Like, does he? Do you think that guy knows what the distinctions are? Or like, yeah, civil offense versus federal offense. Thank you, Alex. Do you think that dumbass knows what that means? Because those mean things. Yeah, like a speeding ticket, like literally, like going to jail for, I don't know, being an illegal immigrant is treated the same as like getting a fucking speeding ticket. But, like, these motherfuckers will, like, completely just fucking cry and just yell to the fucking nines about, like, oh, yeah, it's so much worse that these illegal immigrants are the ones who are coming in. Yeah, and it's just like, dog, it's a fucking civil offense. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, and you people are just, like, treating it as if it's the fucking end of the world. It's really fucking stupid.
Criminal. What do you mean?
I mean that when confronted with people who committed criminal acts, Donald Trump has been either soft on them, friendly with them, pardoned them, and of course, let's not forget, I mean, we've got 5 minutes left, and Spice hasn't come up earlier. He's a convicted criminal himself, sitting in the White House.
Okay, I want to make sure I
That's
understand
true.
correctly, because I want to strongly. You're saying
appreciate that.
every time that he's been confronted,
Not every time.
most
Don't say
times,
every time.
most times,
A lot of the
a lot of times,
yes.
he's leaned towards criminal activity.
I didn't say criminal activity. He has committed crimes. He's been indicted for 88 different criminal offenses in 4 different jurisdictions by 5 different grand juries. He was convicted himself on 34 different criminal offenses by a jury of his peers. Let's park that for a moment. Separate to his own crimes, when confronted with the crimes of others, or the alleged crimes of others, for example, a Chinese crypto billionaire, Justin Sun, who was being investigated for market manipulation, Trump dropped the case, invited him to the golf course, invited him to the White House, and the guy makes $70 million in Trump.
So I want to ask you this. Okay, so is it possible, because remember, the burden of proof's on you, right? You have the proof. Is it possible that all these things that he's done that supposedly make him pro-crime, is there's another reason for the doing it? There's other justification. For example, let me give you an example, and you can rebut the J6.
Yes.
Is it possible that he could have done this to unite the country, to move past, to go to a new chapter? If it's even possible, I think you would have to admit that there's another possibility there.
Say that January 6th is supposed to be like a unifying rallying cry? What? Dude, it's supposed to unify us in Well, our inner desire tried to overthrow the fucking election. Yeah, J6 is trying to unify the country. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, again, like, you can't fucking argue or have, like, any, like, civil conversation with any of these people. These people are just seditionists. They just want to, they are okay with committing crimes and doing everything possible in order to sort of, like, not give a fuck about the rule of law so long as it's their fucking favorite guy that's committing the fucking crime. They don't give a fuck about any of this shit.
Therefore, he's not pro-crime. At least
So,
some possibility.
so let me agree and disagree.
Yeah.
So I agree with you that the intent could be different. I don't think Donald Trump was sitting there saying, how can I increase the level of murders? Let me release some murderers.
Right.
I'm not saying he did that in 1996. I don't think he was trying to unite the country. That's where we disagree. That's bullshit. In fact, he divided the country further. But intent doesn't really matter to my claim. If he's releasing violent criminals,
Wait.
it doesn't
Intent doesn't
matter.
matter?
No, he's pro-crime and pro-criminal.
No, but that's a big indictment to say pro-crime. That means he's for crime.
Well, he is, because for example,
No, it could be possible.
Your friend earlier, your ally, said, where has he done stuff that's increased crime? I'm telling you, people have been pardoned who've been convicted on multiple other crimes. These people we pardoned had previous criminal records. They were not
That's
just
true.
some folks chilling around go, we're against the takeover of our country, we're opposed to rebellion. They were a lot of people already hardened criminals, militia members. He looked at those people and said, you know what? They've been convicted in many cases by Republican judges.
Yeah, a bunch of them were, like, again, how many, there was a bunch of Proud Boys there, there were 3%ers there. How many different cohorts of, like, stupid, dumb fucking militiamen were there, right? Like, quite literally, with the sole intention of just, what? Yeah, TPUSA, that's a great point, Boy Meets Mini. Yeah, TPUSA ran a shit ton of buses there. Yeah, they brought in a ton of fucking people from out of state also for fucking January 6th. And you're trying to fucking tell me that these people are not fucking criminal. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit, right?
But I'm going to let them out. Yeah, that makes
Can I ask you a question? Is it possible?
Very much so.
I'll
And if Joe Biden had done it, you'd be attacking him.
Sure. Is it possible that their conviction was part of the plea? It's like, oh shit, I can't get out of this, so I got to take a plea deal.
Some of them, maybe.
A lot
Others,
of them, maybe?
others we saw with our own lying eyes on tape.
Okay,
Battering
so
themselves.
I wanna-
Did you watch live on January 6th? What
To
happened?
be completely honest, I'm pretty novice on this. I'm more trying to target. You're saying he's pro-crime in my head.
I'm
Just
saying-
thinking this.
I'm-
Let me finish back to this.
If you're pretty fucking novice on this, then why are you arguing the fucking point about that's a genuine fucking question. If you're novice on this, like, why are you answering in the fucking affirmative? Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, why are you here? You're just gonna make yourself look like a complete fucking clown.
There's a possibility that he might have had other reasons. For example, unifying the country. Next chapter, right? That could be the reason. Therefore, it's not pro-crime. There's other reasons. I'm just saying that's a possibility. And if that's
I'm saying it's a possibility, but I'm saying it's irrelevant because if you're knowingly releasing violent criminals out into the community, pardoning, not just releasing, then yes, you are being pro-criminal. I've interviewed police officers.
I don't know about that
I've
case,
interviewed police officers who have been assaulted, beaten, had to retire from the police office, broken bones.
Can I
Let me
really
finish
quickly-
this out. Very quickly. I've interviewed these police officers. They've been beaten by people who they've then seen walk off the street and then carry on threatening them. Yes, when Donald Trump is responsible for that,
That's
he's
true.
definitely pro-crime.
Okay, I doubt
All right,
that.
pause.
You got police officers who testified to being assaulted.
You've been voted out by the majority. Please return to your seat.
Thanks.
Doesn't believe the fucking police officers who testified. That's crazy.
Nice to meet you, Mehdi.
Hey, party of law and order, by the way. They really care about the fucking law, these motherfucking, seditionists. Like, cause that's what they are, okay? They're fucking traitors. They're seditionists. Listen, these people could give less of a flying fuck about, people suffering and fucking dying from wherever, the fuck they fucking come from. Yeah, terrorists. That's also a good fucking name for these, complete, utter fucking charlatans. Because that's exactly what they are. They are okay with fucking terrorism as long as it's their guys that are fucking doing it. They don't give a fuck. They're okay with terrorism, fundamentally speaking. Because that dude is making the pro-fucking terrorist argument. It's, the fact that this is, the sort of, line that we have reached sort of in reality or something is just it's fucking insane to me. These people are okay with fucking terrorism so long as it's their guy that's the one that's doing the fucking terrorism. Otherwise, they're totally okay with it. They don't give a fuck about any of this shit. They don't care.
So you claim that your main claim is that Trump pardoned some people from January 6th. By the way, I was there. I saw it all firsthand. Got football field away. There's smoke in my eyes. Bloodied. It was a crazy day.
Were you convicted of any crime?
No, of course not. 'Cause I didn't enter the building. Stayed very peaceful. But your entire claim is that he
That's not
pardoned.
my entire claim.
That's basically you keep bringing it up. Let me say this.
You're saying with his pardoning of Paul Walchuk, who
Let me
was
bring
fired
this
for
up.
employees,
You keep
or
talking about
9 former
pardoning.
members of Congress.
You keep talking about
He keeps pardoning criminals. That makes him
You know who else
pro-criminal.
pardoned a big criminal?
Go on.
Hunter Biden was pardoned by his
Yeah,
father.
he
He
should've
did crack
done that.
cocaine,
He should've
and
done
he
that.
had hookers there too.
Yeah, you shouldn't have fucking done that pardoning, right? But that's not fucking Mehdi's main claim. Again, it's all whataboutism with these fucking people, man. They don't have an actual argument for any of the points. Who the fuck cares if Joe Biden pardoned fucking the hog hanging, crack smoking fucking Hunter Biden? I don't who gives a fuck about any of that shit, okay? Should he have done it? No. But who cares? Why does that matter? To be honest, is that any better than all the fucking seditious conspiracists that fucking goddamn Donald Trump fucking pardoned? I'm a big fan of the fact that fucking Mehdi Hasan's also fucking clapping here and well, to mock these people, because again, it's just like, it's ridiculous and fucking stupid. Like, Mehdi Hasan doesn't give a fuck about like Joe Biden's fucking pardonings. That doesn't matter, right? He's already said before that he doesn't like the system of pardoning. He thinks it's a system that should be gotten rid of, that should be fucking abolished. Like, he doesn't like it. Like, does that mean he's like okay with like the people who got pardoned under the Joe Biden administration? No, like, of course not. That's ridiculous. But, you know, in reality, these people are fucking okay with the fact that these people got fucking pardoned. They don't care. Like, they don't give a fuck about any of this shit. They are totally fine with all of these people getting away with doing crimes of terrorism.
I'm with you all. I'm with you all.
But then why do you claim
Go
the
to
Why don't you claim
Oh, there's the twink! I saw him!
But your entire claim is that he
That's not
pardons.
my entire
Your bet's basically.
Okay.
You bring it up. Why are you bring it up? Well, let me say this.
The UK with his pardoning of Paul Walchak, who
Let
was
me bring this up.
employees
You keep
of
talking about
9 former members of
pardoning.
Congress.
You keep
That's
Wait, hold on.
pardoning criminals. That makes him.
You know who else pardoned a big criminal?
Go on.
Hunter Biden was pardoned by his father. He
you
did
should
crack
have done
cocaine,
that. You should have
and he
done
had hookers there too.
I'm with you all. I'm with you all.
There he fucking is! It's the fucking DEI tax twink. It's him. He's fucking back. This stupid little fucking shit. As we know, like, listen, the only reason why he's there is he gets fucking paid to be, like, a complete, like, right-wing fucking dumbass on Jubilee's fucking payroll, right? Like, this guy doesn't give a fuck about any of the positions or anything that he fucking holds, okay? He's just a fucking dumb fuck on purpose because he gets fucking, what? Just because he's just a complete little clown freak show. Because, again, another fucking problem with a lot of these shows very often is that it's very difficult to find conservatives to do these shows because, again, they're so, like, cartoonishly stupid, buffoonish, and idiotic that, like, no one will very often want to fucking debate them because what is the point of debating any of these people? Because they're just clowns. There's no point in it, like, most of the fucking time because it's just like, what benefit? Like, what do I gain out of, like, talking with these people? They don't give a shit about any of the positions they pretend to care about. It's just a complete LARP shit show meme tier fest. Like, who the hell cares about? Like, literally, this is the exact same fucking dude. We saw Canadian Nazi Barbie, a fucking, a potential Lauren Southern revival act also there, okay? She came back, the same dumbass bitch who said, what, you're not okay with xenophobic nationalism? Personally, I think we need to be more xenophobic nationalists, okay? Like, that fucking dumb bitch is there. And then we have Twink dipshit over here saying, like, well, you know, the government gets tax breaks when they do DEI initiatives. It's just like, oh my fucking god, they already get paid with just government money. It's the government. Like, what are you talking about? It shows to me just like how serious Jubilee seems to be treating the potential medium that they want to sort of, I don't know, work with here. And what I really mean by that is not serious at all. It's fucking cartoonish. It's just buffoonery. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. And this is why I really just do not like this fucking goddamn platform.
But then why do you claim the Biden? Why don't you claim the
I think
Biden?
Joe Biden that instant war program should have done.
Well,
He
so
should have
the overall
done. He
program
should
is
have
because he did
done.
that.
No, Joe Biden didn't just. So if it was just a pardon, then you'd be fine. I already mentioned. There's also the fact that Joe Biden wasn't actually convicted criminal in office. Trump has committed crimes. Trump hangs around with criminals. He's not hanging around with the New York mob. He hangs around with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, that's
I can keep going.
Jeffrey Epstein lived in West Palm Beach, the area, and that's the closest golf course you go to. He's very
you
rich.
go
So he paid.
to
As soon as
Wait, it's okay for him to hang around Jeffrey Epstein just because he went to fucking Trump's golf course? Dude, he goes to my golf course. Soy. That means he were like, it's okay for that he, I don't know, was a registered sex offender and raped kids.
Trump found out.
You think Trump is in the Epstein file?
No, I do not. Let me explain this. He lived in the area in Mar-a-Lago, near Mar-a-Lago. So
Wait, did he just say he doesn't believe that Trump was in the fucking Epstein files? Oh my god. This guy's, Alright, we got a real fucking nutter here. Jesus Christ.
obviously ticket to go in there. As soon as Trump found out that Epstein had done all those bad things, immediate ban from Mar-a-Lago. Immediate ban from Mar-a-Lago. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Ghislaine Maxwell recruited some of the girls that were abused from Mar-a-Lago.
So listen to
Wait, during a deposition, Virginia Claire said she was approached by Ghislaine Maxwell giving messages to Epstein while working as a spa attendant at Mar-a-Lago.
Epstein had done all those bad things. Immediate ban from Mar-a-Lago. Immediate ban from Mar-a-Lago.
A book called Grifters Club alleged Trump banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago for hitting another member's daughter. And that's a lie? Very
yes,
funny.
Getting back to the recruiting some of the girls who abused from Mar-a-Lago.
So listen to this.
From Mar-a-Lago. That's pretty outrageous, right?
Elon Musk tweeted out in a field
That's true.
okay? Do you
Sometimes
really
people tell the truth when they're angry.
think
The truth comes out when people are angry sometimes.
so?
You might see that today.
Cash Patel literally said that Elon Musk had no access to the Epstein files. So
Cash Patel said that Epstein killed himself. Do you agree with that?
whatever he says goes. Then yeah, I don't care.
You do?
He knows more information.
A lot
than
of MAGA people are
He knows more
upset.
information.
Wait, that whatever, like, okay, there's like the fucking double standard there, you know. It's like, oh, you know, it's going ahead with the fucking president's line that I like, so therefore I'm also going to repeat that exact same talking point, when it's just like completely fucking not true. From what I understand, Alex, I do believe that this all happened before the Epstein file shit, I think. Yeah. Judging from the sort of like rhetoric that's mostly being used here, I think this happened before the Epstein files were I guess for lack of a better term, attempted, but very poorly attempted to being covered up.
But here's the actual claim.
Some people are trying to vote you out because you said you agree with Cash Patel and Epstein.
He knows more
All
information
right,
than I do.
pause. That's time. Please return to your seat.
Good to meet you.
Yeah. Okay.
My next
Soy.
claim is that Donald Trump is defying the Constitution.
True.
Nice to meet you. Mehdi, lovely to meet you.
So I would say that with Trump being anti-
Oh, here we go. Groiper number 2. Groiper number 2. Alert, alert, alert. Groiper number 2.
Constitution, I don't really care, to be quite frank, because in regards to the Constitution,
You're an American citizen. You should give a fuck about the Constitution. Listen, he's also a fucking conservative. Why would you say you don't give a fuck about the Constitution? It's like these people are just traitors. Like, there's no other fucking way to put it besides they are just traitors. That's it. That's it.
the Constitution is a document that should seek to serve us. And when it fails to seek to serve us, that can be amended. Laws can be changed. And quite frankly, the fact is, we're defending things in this country that shouldn't be defended. The First Amendment should not defend pornography and making children and women be victimized, making women and children be victimized as a result of that. I think
Why are you fucking soy larp like dipshits fucking clapping for that? Like it doesn't do that anyway. Like what the fuck is the point of even saying this? Oh yeah, Alex, we talked about that before. Yeah, like Nick Fuentes fucking hates Trump now. It's so fucking cartoonish and stupid. But I don't know. I guess this guy loves Trump or something. It's just listen, clown shoes fucking movement. They believe in nothing. It's all just for the express purpose of Nick Fuentes to, I don't know, go with like the Catboy Nazi in order to get his like asshole fucking reamed out by a bad dragon dildo or some shit. Like whatever. I know what you are, Nick Fuentes. I know what you are.
things like blasphemy shouldn't be allowed per the First Amendment. I think that, quite frankly, there are a lot of legal processes that are enabling criminals and bad people to fully enact their will in this country in the name of the Constitution or following the Constitution. So, quite frankly, if Trump is anti-Constitution, good. And I think he should go further.
So this is wonderfully revealing the modern conservative mindset. So I appreciate you spelling it out so openly. Just checking. Do you support the Second Amendment?
I do.
Okay. Surprised. I was shocked to hear that. I'm saying that
Yeah, hold on. I thought we didn't support the Constitution. Supports the Second Amendment, has no problems with that, but I'm telling you, these people, they believe in fucking nothing. They're all just fucking hypocrites, man.
Donald Trump is defying the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the 14th Amendment. He's thinking of defying the 12th and 22nd Amendments. You're saying you don't care about the Constitution, but actually you do because you quite like the Second Amendment. You just don't like the bits that you disagree with. Can I just be clear on
Yeah,
that?
absolutely.
Okay.
I'm more than willing to amend it and include
Whenever
the
it's in your
Second
favor.
Amendment. Yeah, absolutely.
Did the Democrats do the same when they were in office?
No, absolutely not.
So you don't
because
believe in
it's a
democracy?
friend enemy. No, I don't. Absolutely not.
What do you believe in?
Autocracy.
By who?
Honestly, quite frankly, anyone who is in line with Catholic teaching.
Donald Trump is not Catholic.
Of course, he's not. I
So-
completely agree.
so
and
you
that's not the
support Trump?
problem.
You don't support Trump?
No, I don't. I didn't even vote for him. I wrote in like John Porter or someone.
Why
I
did
don't
you-
remember.
Why did you vote if you don't believe in democracy and you want autocracy?
Well, because quite frankly, I voted. I kind of.
It's because he's a fascist. It's because he's a fascist. I mean, eventually, like, Mehdi Hasan does tease that out of him, obviously. He's just a xenophobic nationalist. Like, that's literally the main reasoning. He's, like, listen, we saw the fucking meme. This guy, he's a groiper. He's spoken at fucking Nick Fuentes fucking rallies. Like, he's a fucking Nazi. Like, quite literally.
I voted just to
I came with this
control
argument, but I'm
the
more my argument. I'm much more interested in this. So
Yeah,
how
absolutely.
do we get to an autocracy?
I think, quite frankly, that if we are able to enact local
Who's
leaders,
the we, by the way?
I think, quite frankly, these far right conservatives sitting right
White
around.
people?
Yeah,
No
absolutely.
problem. So
Well, actually, I have quite
some of the people who don't make the cut from like
actually, hold on for a moment. I do think that there are people who happen to not be white who do actually have history in this country.
I find it very funny that Mehdi Hasan is already pointing out to some of the people who might be part of the fucking goddamn out group. I think that's really, really funny.
Have roots in this country. For instance, from the Mexican-American War, we subsumed a lot of territory of people who have far stakes in this country who happen to be Hispanic or what have you. I'm for defending the traditional demographics of this country, which is majority white. It should stay
How
that.
does the United States? I mean, we've gone so off topic. But how does the United States look like under? So what's your name?
My name is my name's Connor. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Took a little bit of
Oh,
that.
well, I use a pseudonym online,
Fair enough.
but fair enough.
How would Connor's America look? What would it look like?
Well, quite frankly, I think we would deport people who shouldn't be
No,
here.
no, no, what does the government look like?
What's the government look like?
Yeah.
I would say, quite frankly, it's under a sort of benevolent leader, such as
Where does it come
Franco. It could be a kind of aristocratic class. Could be someone
No,
who
who picks the autocrat?
frankly, the people. I mean, we could hold a vote on it. Kings
So
or
isn't that democracy?
Well, sure. You can have a vote to get to that
And then
state.
no more votes afterwards.
Absolutely.
Wow.
100%.
Wow. And if that
No, this guy, he's just a monarchist. That's hilarious. Well, I mean, it's okay. To be honest, what this guy is saying is like completely incoherent fucking babble, right? Like he's just like saying words, probably vaguely speaking from like I don't know a Nick Fuentes stream because again, groiper, and he's just like saying like complete incoherent fucking nonsense. But in reality, like anyone with like half a fucking brain can immediately fucking recognize that this dude is a fucking psychopath. Like, it's like, okay, well, like, what exactly do you want? You just want a king or something? Like, you want a monarch? Like, Trump's trying to become a monarch, but you don't like Trump? It's like, whatever. Yeah, it's all, like, listen, that's, like, the only thing that they can do, Boy Meets Mini, is to pseudo fucking intellectuals, because anyone with, again, like I said, half a fucking brain can, like, recognize immediately that these people are fucking psychopaths.
Autocrat kills you and your family, you're fine with that.
Well, I'm not going to be a part of the group that he kills, because that's the whole thing.
How do you know?
Carl Schmitt,
Autocrats tend to kill everyone,
Carl
even
Schmitt
though
makes
it's
this point very well in his work. It's the friend-enemy distinction, right?
Carl Schmitt, the Nazi...
Yeah, Carl Schmitt, a Nazi, by the way. Nazi philosopher. Carl Schmitt. He's referencing Carl fucking Schmitt, dude. Like, again, Ouroboros of fucking fascism. Eventually, the snake will just keep devouring and devouring itself until there is, well, no one left. That's, happens all the fucking time. Yeah, it's a little obvious. Like, whoa, this guy's a fucking Nazi? Who would have thought?
Yeah, absolutely, I don't care.
Are you a fan of the Nazis?
I frankly don't care being called a Nazi.
I didn't say that. I didn't actually say that. I said, are you a fan of the Nazis?
Well, they persecuted the church a little bit. I'm not a fan of that. But
What about the persecution of the Jews?
well, I mean, I certainly don't support anyone's human dignity being insulted. I'm a Catholic.
But you don't condemn Nazi persecution of the Jews.
I think that there was a little bit of persecution.
You
Some
have
of
to
that
rename
was
the show
bad,
because you're a little bit more than a far-right Republican.
hey, what can I say?
I think you say, I'm a fascist.
Yeah, I am. Absolutely.
I'm just checking who's clapping just to get my set where everyone is on this. Because you know that millions of people are going to be watching you on YouTube and checking out who the fascists and the Nazis are.
I'm not ashamed of that
No,
whatsoever.
clearly you're not. Clearly you're not.
During the pre-war period, prior to World War II, it was only those parties that properly.
You know, I've seen this point make it around on social media, talking broadly speaking about how, like, because a bunch of people clapped during that point. And this is also a point that I think I also share. You cannot have rapport with these people. These people are not human. They are fucking demons, okay? They are, fundamentally speaking, totally fine and okay with causing pain, death, suffering to you and your fucking family, all for the express purpose of, I don't know, reaching some, like, perfect white identitarian sort of, like, majority meme or some shit. Whatever fucking bumble fucking bullshit that these people fucking believe in. And are fundamentally people who have no problem at all with seeing you die, your family die, everyone around you fucking dying for the express purpose of, I don't know, some, like, stupid LARP shit show meme fest, for honestly lack of a better term. These people are not human. They are demons.
Enacted the people's will. That's why they won. The conservatives were fat cats.
Are you in favor of killing people who aren't like you?
Quite frankly, I'm not.
You mentioned Franco earlier. Franco killed a lot of innocent people.
Oh, well, he killed communists. He killed people who raped nuns and killed priests.
What about children who killed and women who killed?
What are you talking about? He never killed any women or children. He was
He only
Catholic.
killed combatants. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
he only killed
He never
combatants.
killed any innocent people.
The white terror was only punishing those people who did acts of terrorism. And again, are you supporting, like, raping innocent women? Nuns, dude. Killing priests? I mean, priests don't brandish guns and kill
You just
people.
refuse to condemn the Nazi Holocaust, my friend. I don't think you're in a position to ask anyone any questions.
I quite frankly don't care what you think about me. If I'm a Nazi
And
and
the
being a
feeling is
Nazi,
mutual,
if
so-
being a Nazi means upholding human dignity, because I even believe in your dignity. I don't. In a state that I
With
would
the greatest of
I would want
respect.
to hurt you.
Yeah, Nazis are very well known for upholding people's dignity. This is a very, very common thing that the Nazis did.
Or anything like that. But
I
quite
don't
frankly,
debate fascists.
okay. So do you concede that? I mean, why?
Do I concede you're a fascist who won't condemn the Nazis?
Yeah.
Yes, I concede.
Okay, great. So I mean, what are we doing here? Because I mean, you just seem
know what
offended.
you're doing
You just seem offended, to be quite frankly. Like,
I'm offended by people who can't condemn the Nazis. Yes, I am.
okay. Well, I condemn the evils that they did, but I don't really care
Against the
about
Jews?
being. Yeah, sure. I don't care though about being called a Nazi. Is the whole thing.
I know
I care
you
about
called
doing the
yourself a
right
Nazi
thing.
fascist and a General Franco
Well,
supporter.
yeah, I am a General Franco supporter. He was awesome. He was super cool, quite frankly. Because the whole
Then you don't
thing.
believe in democracy.
I don't
That's
believe in
so-
You're a televised debate.
This dude's a fucking Francoist, bro. like what else is there to say here? Like, it's incredible. Like, they just fucking admit it. Like, they don't give a shit anymore. It's incredible to me just how, like, gleeful this guy is. He's just like, yeah, you know, I'm a fucking Nazi. I have no problem with that. Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, it's heckin' based and super epic that I'm being called a fucking fascist. It's like, you know, most people would have a problem with that. You know, most people don't really like that. Like, insert meme here about the GI robot who's just like, oh boy, Nazis. And then just goes on, like, a killing spree of a bunch of fucking Nazis. And, like, it really is. It's just fucking incredible to sort of just see, like, I don't know, the sort of, like, degeneration. I don't know if that's, like, the correct term to be used here. Like, this, how really bad it has actually gone. Like, you know, people have been, like, doing the meme of, like, could it really be that bad? And I'm sorry to say, but, oh, buddy, it has gotten that bad.
This is
Because it is the means to support an end. The reason we have free speech now is because we want to be openly talking about our opinions so we can get the state that we want. But it doesn't mean upholding free speech after we win. Again, I mentioned
the only good thing about this fascist moment
the
we're in
whole
is that
reason.
you guys
it is incredible. Like, oh, I don't care about the maintenance of free speech. Actually, I don't give a fuck about any of that. Which is, very, very like conducive of fascist thought. Like, none of these people actually give a fuck at all about free speech. Okay, it's all like a fucking meme for these people. They don't give a shit about any of this stuff in reality, right? Like, that's not like that's not ridiculous or hyperbolic to say. Okay, these people do not care. Like, they just want to fucking kill people. Like, that's it. Like, the point in all of this should be fairly clear and obvious. It is about maintaining a system of control and fucking hierarchy. That's the whole point that they want. The ever-eternal Ouroboros of fascism will always eternally have, like, a certain set of people on top until they further eat themselves and further eat themselves and further eat themselves until they inevitably, well, die out. Because with fascism as the, particular set of ideology that it is, where it is inherently sort of eliminationist, eventually they will always just come out and try to eat their own. Always. This always fucking happens. Happened with the Nazis. It happened with the Italian fascists. Happened with fucking all of them. They always end up fucking eating their own, because the point of it, the ideal that they ultimately desire is something that they can never fundamentally achieve.
So open about
The
it.
whole reason I mentioned Carl Schmitt earlier, you kind of blew past him, is the friend-enemy distinction. Even liberals, when they take power, they want to enact policies and they want to enact protections for their people and their ideas, and they're willing to punish their enemy. And so I'm the same way. I'm like, hey, if you're going to punish me, I'm going to get in power, and I'm going to frankly punish you when you try to leverage power against me. Just that simple.
No, he's just a Nazi.
I'm not sure what it is.
Hey, it is what it is.
All right. Pause. You've been voted out by the majority.
Yeah, you're a Nazi.
I can't say the same, but thank you.
He's just a not like. Listen, he admits it. Yeah, it is not what liberals do. Like, liberals try to mostly needle and dime around the fucking edges to try to have some form of improvement to the status quo, but ultimately what they want to maintain is the fucking status quo. The only people who are inherently eliminationist in terms of their policy positions and what they believe in are the Nazis, the fascists.
Good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you, sir. All right, so I kind of want to start at the basics or the foundation. I want to see.
Can I just check?
Yes.
Are you a fascist?
No.
Okay.
I describe myself as, I think, just a Christian.
Fair enough.
I'm a devout Christian.
Good to hear.
So, I want to start, like, what is your
Oh, there
connection
was
to
the other
Constitution?
fucking groiper, that Kai Schwipper fucking guy. He fucking popped up there for a second.
And why do you love it so much? Like, what makes it so important that Trump would defy something like the Constitution to you personally?
Great questions. My first connection is I'm an American citizen. I naturalized American citizen, took a pledge to this country, to the Constitution. As a previous speaker said, Constitution not perfect. A lot of things I don't like about it. I don't like the Second Amendment. There's various amendments I don't like the way the Senate is set up. And for the things you don't like about the Constitution. The difference is, I don't think you can just illegally defy the Constitution. I think each and every one of us can make up whatever we want. Certainly presidents who are elected with an oath, right? Donald Trump took an oath to preserve, protect, defend the Constitution. And now when he's asked on television, isn't it your job to uphold the Constitution? He said on NBC, I don't know, which goes against his oath. And I'm identifying specific amendments where he's violating. He's only 6 months into his presidency, defying the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the 14th Amendment.
It's a very, very good point that's being immediately raised here by Mehdi Hasan, right? Like, literally, the job description of the fucking president is to uphold the fucking Constitution, and in an interview, he says, like, I don't know if I'm actually supposed to do that. I have lawyers, they're supposed to tell me about that. It's just like, dog, that's what you swear an oath to. That's literally your job. Do you not even know what your job is? Like, hello? Like, what? That's literally it's in the job description, man. Man, come on, bro.
He wants to defy the 22nd Amendment and be president for a third term. This is the problem we have right now. Free speech is under assault. The free press is under assault. Due process is under assault. The right to be in your home and not be invaded by federal agents, the Fourth Amendment, is under assault. So that for me is a problem.
Okay. Well, I'd like to start to say I really don't find the Constitution that important. I find it to be like a 300-year-old document. And it was created to defy the country that subjugated your ancestors in India. And then your parents probably moved from India to Britain. And then you move here to tell us...
Wait, what? Okay, hold on. There's a historical claim being made. I'm gonna let him finish.
that we should listen to a piece of paper that you were never even connected to begin with. So I want to say, like, if I don't care about it, why do you care about it so much?
There was American imperialism or colonialism in the British Raj during the 1700s. What? Like what? These are the types of people that the fucking Democrats lost to, by the way. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, like trade, yeah, sure, but that's not like an invade. Like, this guy said that there was an invasion that was done by the United States of America, which is just like, no. Like, what? That never fucking happened. Like, what are you talking about?
how do you run a country without any kind of laws or due process? And by the way, you do care about it, because without the First Amendment, you wouldn't be sitting here.
Well, I agree with the First Amendment.
So do you agree with Donald Trump's crackdown on the First Amendment? He's imprisoning people for their speech. He's threatening free speech media organizations. He's threatening peaceable assembly. These are all rights under the First Amendment. Why aren't you bothered by that? As a conservative.
Oh, there's the Nazi Barbie.
I don't like the First Amendment. I like free speech.
Okay,
So,
the First Amendment is what guarantees free speech.
It
I'm from the UK, by the way.
guarantees
I'm from the UK.
free speech.
Which is a democracy. We have the First
Yeah.
Amendment. No, that's one of the things I do like about the Constitution. I wish the UK did have the First Amendment.
so people
I'm a
get
journalist.
arrested for praying outside abortion clinics and stuff like that.
So,
Right?
so you're opposed to people being arrested for speech crimes. I
Well,
assume.
it depends what it is. If it's like
Oh,
people,
so you like what the previous.
Why is he talking about like abortion crimes or some shit? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? like it's incoherence, man.
As long as someone agrees with you, I'm
No, I support.
we consistently support
I
principles
support
we
free
don't.
speech 100%.
Okay.
I don't think
So
anyone.
do you think Donald Trump is defying the Constitution by cracking down on the First Amendment?
So I think he's cracking down on free speech, like the deportation of Mahmoud Khalil, who's
Who's just released from prison by a judge saying his First Amendment right to
yeah,
violence.
and I agree with the judge, and I disagree with Trump deporting him, but I think that's more a matter of free speech and not the Constitution.
I think that's pedantry at this moment. I think you've conceded that he's cracking down on free speech, which is the First Amendment.
That what? It's not a matter of free speech that the fucking judge deported Mahmoud Khalil because it's a matter of free speech or something. Like, what? Like, it's in the fucking like. Do we need to pull up the first article, of the fucking Constitution, the First Amendment? Like, okay, we can do this. Let me help this Eugene guy out. Like, what is the First Amendment in the United States? Fuck it, we'll just grab it from here. The First Amendment of the United States Constitution guarantees several fundamental rights, most notably freedom of speech, religion, the press, assembly, and the right to petition the government. Like, wait, like what? Yeah. Like the sort of extent to what it exists within every single democratic country's constitutions. That's something that's like broadly speaking quibbled about. You know, like there's talks about that. Yada. That's a completely different conversation, right? But do you think this guy gives a fuck about any of that stuff? Like he thought it was a problem that Mahmoud Khalil got deported based off of like his free speech rights being violated, which I mean I get, like he's correct about. Yeah, sure, okay. Like I guess some principle is like sort of being like engaged with there to some extent or something. Like okay, sure, he's not wrong there, but like I don't know, his like bigger problem is the fact that like I don't even really know, like I have to like listen to that again. Like I don't even understand what the fuck he was exactly saying.
Assembly. These are all rights under the First Amendment. Why aren't you bothered by that? As a conservative, claims to like the First Amendment.
So I don't like the First Amendment. I like free speech.
Okay,
So
the First Amendment is what guarantees free speech.
Right, okay, that was what fucking just like made my brain fart while playing a fucking video game. I like free speech, but I don't like the First Amendment. Then what do you like? Like, what the fuck does that even mean? That's the thing that gives you the right to assemble, to free speech. That's what that means. Like, does he actually like the First Amendment? Like, what the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, exactly, Reza. Yeah, I like air, but I don't like oxygen. I don't like the fact that there's nitrogen in my oxygen that lets me to fucking breathe or some shit. Like, it's just stupid. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
By the way, I'm from the UK.
Yeah, you
Which is a
guys
democracy. We have the First Amendment. No, that's one of the things I do like about the Constitution. I wish the UK did have the First Amendment.
So people
Yeah, free speech protections within the UK are nowhere near as good, as in comparison to the United States, right? Like, that's not ridiculous to say. That's true.
arrested for praying outside abortion clinics and stuff like that.
So,
Right?
so you're opposed to people being arrested for speech crimes.
Well, it depends what it is. If it's like
Oh,
people,
so you like what the previous speaker.
No.
As long as someone agrees with you, you don't mind.
No, I support.
We consistently support
I
principles.
support
we
free
don't.
speech 100%.
Okay.
I don't think
So
anyone.
do you think Donald Trump is defying the Constitution by cracking down on the First Amendment?
So I think he's cracking down on free speech, like the deportation of Mahmoud Khalil, who's
Who's just released from prison by a judge saying his First Amendment right to violence.
and I agree with the judge, and I disagree with Trump deporting him, but I think that's more a matter of free speech and not the Constitution.
I think that's pedantry at this moment. I think you've conceded that he's cracking down on free speech, which is the First.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, I think that's more of a matter of, like, this instead of this. I don't know, did we find, like, the Jordan Peterson? I think we found the Jordan Peterson analog. Or he's just, like, wants to just talk about words or something. I don't fucking know. It's stupid.
First Amendment. So he is defying the Constitution, so it's a pleasure to be.
I just
agreeing with you, sir.
All right, pause. You've been voted out by the majority. Please return to your
Thanks
seat.
very much. Okay, Mehdi.
Mehdi, great to meet you.
All right, here's the other Groiper, as we all know. That's first Groiper. Here's second Groiper. Kai. Kai what? Kai Schwemmer? Kai Schwemmer.
My name is Kai. Do you, Mehdi, believe that the Constitution is important and good?
Why is this man's name Kai, okay? Listen, Kai from Beyblade is based, okay? This guy, fucking cringe, okay? 3 IQ, dumb fuck conservative. Listen, this is a Kai that no one wants to claim, okay? This Kai, cringe, stupid. Kai from Beyblade, based, not cringe, okay? Fuck this guy.
Overall, yes.
Do you believe that that Constitution can be eroded through democratic processes?
What do you mean by eroded?
The original intention of the Constitution being destroyed through a purely democratic or legal process.
I'm not sure I agree with that.
Okay.
I think if you're democratically amending the Constitution per the rules of the Constitution, that's fine. If we could find a constitutional way to get rid of the Second Amendment, I'd be pro that.
So let's pose a hypothetical wherein the entire population of the United States has drastically changed,
Yes.
and the population now has completely different intentions about what to do with the country. Let's say it wants to get it all back to Mexico, dismantling the United States of America. If that's the case, then what's the use of the Constitution? It hasn't defended the country. In fact, it's allowed for its destruction.
I understand the premise. How did the whole country change?
Demographic replacement, mass migration. I mean, we're seeing a change in demographics. And
All right, yeah, it's great replacement shit. All right, we got a fucking, it's great replacement shit. Great 3 IQ, great replacement. We got a great replacement theory right here. Okay, yeah, dude, because the Constitution is having like a huge problem with like fucking demographic replacement. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What is that? I do want to talk about immigration today.
I do want to talk about it.
Everyone's itching in this group to get
Yes, sir.
immigration.
Yes, sir.
I've saved it for you all. But given we're on the sense of the Constitution, and you asked the question, what is the proportion of immigrants in this country? What proportion of the population is foreign born?
it's very difficult to measure because the actual projections of the number have been changing more
What is
rapidly.
currently the best estimate
Before,
of
I think it was about 15%.
Yes,
Yeah,
just under 15%.
Which is, by the way, which is more actually than the original estimate was. So
But 15% of the people are going to change the country, change the Constitution. It's actually a nightmare. As someone who wants to amend the Constitution, get rid of things like the ridiculous way the Senate is set up, the Second Amendment on guns, various other things, it's really hard to change the Constitution. They made
This is the same issue Hinduva fascists talk about in India, demographic change. It's just fucking stupid great replacement fucking theory shit. It's like, oh, the little fucking brown stick people are coming in to replace the little white ones. Oh no. It's really fucking stupid. Yeah, exactly, Alex. Like, listen, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about the disassembly of the fucking country. They are for the disassembly of the country. They don't have a problem with the country being disassembled. They have a like, what they care about ultimately are the people who are going to be the main people who are going to disassemble the country, right? They want to be the ones who disassemble the country, so then they can do, like, I don't know, whatever dumb fuck idiot, like, white ethno-state bullshit that they want.
almost impossible. You know, last time we had a constitutional amendment?
You know what?
20, 30 years
I
ago.
understand.
Like I said before, you know, all about maintenance of that fucking hierarchy. That's all that it is to these people. That's all they fucking care about.
Which is
Which is why
why
I think members of Congress pay.
Which is why-
It's
no, I
impossible.
get it.
So where are you getting this scenario where 350 odd million people all become foreign-born migrants or the children of migrants, immediate migrants, even though America is a nation of migrants, and then abandon the Constitution and give the country back to Mexico? Outside of your imagination, where is that happening?
Let's bring it back to the actual discussion. What you
Yeah,
did was you entertain my hypothetical, but then instead of sticking to the point of the Constitution, you said, well, how would you bring about your hypothetical? And then when I
Because you missed out the part where the Constitution brought us
hold on.
Well, I mean, then why the fuck would you bring up the hypothetical then? Why would you bring up the hypothetical? If you didn't want to bring up the, like, oh, why are you bringing up my hypothetical? My stupid, dumb fucking hypothetical. It's like, what, brother, you brought it up. Brother, you brought it up. Why'd you even bother saying the hypothetical then? Like, what do you mean?
I understand that. I give
I
you
also want to get a sense of where you are, and you're a great replacement guy. So that's fine.
okay, yeah, you're a real good journalist because you don't talk to people who identify as like a political ideology. I mean, that's
No,
very
I
little.
don't debate fascists. I'll talk to them.
And frankly, that's upsetting. I think there's a big problem when, you know, we value freedom of speech so much, but any, you know, real journalist is not going to talk to somebody because they identify with a politically incorrect ideology.
Just talk to the guy in front of you. What are you talking about?
You literally stop talking to him, and then
Debating versus talking is very different. It's pointless.
Okay,
He doesn't believe in free speech.
Okay.
He doesn't believe in
Who's freely speaking with you? You're the one who shut up.
No, he said very clearly.
I mean, he doesn't believe in fucking anything, like, to be honest. It's not that he doesn't believe in free speech. The dude doesn't believe in anything. Again, fundamentally speaking, what these people want is they just want to be the ones on top of the hierarchy when, I don't know, like a Civil War II electric boogaloo fucking happens or some shit. That's what they want.
Okay, so I support free speech. So I can get one election. After one election, my guy comes in, and after my guy comes in, nobody gets to speak or vote again. Why would I debate that?
Listen to your conversation.
Well,
Let's
remind me what it
bring
says, because you just
it back to the Constitution.
Please do. First, fourth, fifth, 14th Amendment. Those are the ones I'm saying Trump is defying. Do you support that or do you deny them?
I believe that the Constitution is valuable because it represents particular interests of the founding stock of Americans who made this country great.
Do you think due process is important? Some would say that's at the very core of American Constitution.
And
Fifth
what
Amendment.
I think makes the Constitution function, what allows it to save this country and to actually make it work, are the people who are.
I'm not sure where you're going with this argument. Just try to define the Constitution. That's my claim. You can have these weird
We're
hypotheticals
taking it into a different manner, which is
I'd rather
what's the function of the Constitution?
I'd rather not have your.
You already did.
Yeah, but now I just want to.
going to
Now I
immigration
want to.
law. Okay, let's bring it back.
I want to bring it back to the first, the fourth, the fifth, and the 14th Amendment and the 22nd Amendment.
Look,
Either you say
you've
you've got two very good positions. One is to say I don't think he's defined them, and I'll say why you're wrong. Or you say I don't care that he's defined them, as one of your colleagues said, in which case I don't know where this conversation goes. You don't believe in democracy.
That's fair.
I mean, the thing. I mean, they don't believe in democracy. I mean, Mehdi Hasan has hit the fucking nail on the head. Yeah, they don't believe in this shit, right? They don't give a fuck about democracy, right? Like, that's the entirety of the point. Like, they don't give a fuck about any of this stuff. None of this fucking matters to them. It's just like, I don't know. They're just gonna like want to gallivant about and just talk about like soy LARP shit or some shit. Like, who the fuck knows? It's just. This is what I mean. Like, you can't fucking debate with these people. It's like, it's impossible because they just don't. They believe in fucking nothing, man.
Do you think it's wrong to dismantle the Constitution?
So there's two options ahead of you. Do you agree?
This is important.
Do you agree?
Do you
Donald Trump, let me ask a question. You're not answering the basic point.
Well,
Do you think Donald Trump is dismantling the Constitution? Can we agree that Donald Trump is dismantling? I'll agree with you on that. I think he is dismantling the
I think
Constitution.
he's
legally unconstitutional.
he's interpreting it in ways that are more.
Which judges do not agree with him on.
Okay,
Which the Supreme Court does not agree with him on.
and the judges don't agree with the people who wrote the Constitution.
How do you know that?
Okay, let's take your example, the Second Amendment. Let's say that.
What do you mean, people? Like, literally the majority of the fucking goddamn Supreme Court justices are fucking constitutional originalists. Like, what? Again, this is what I mean. it doesn't matter. They believe in nothing. They just want to have like their little fucking word games and just do like whatever the fuck they want in order to just like again enact the fucking power that they want. Because all they want is to just do like their stupid dumb fuck like ethno-nationalist supremacist fucking bullshit. Like none like all this stuff doesn't fucking matter. Who cares? Like so long as we're the ones on the top when I don't know like the Civil War II electric boogaloo happens, that's all we care about.
Give the Second Amendment. No, first, fourth. You don't want to talk about
You're interrupting me.
You're ignoring me. First, fourth, fifth, 14th.
I have bad news for you, Mehdi Hasan. I don't think this guy knows what any of those amendments are. Like, I don't want to say it's like pointless for him to like keep bringing these up, because obviously there's a point to it. Like, obviously, I'm not going to deny that. The problem is that these people are not interested in having any of that fucking discussion or debate. They don't give a fuck about any of that shit, right?
22nd Amendment. Those are my amendments that I came with today.
If you don't want to debate them, just say so. I'm trying to understand your ideology. You believe that dismantling the Constitution is okay, but it's about parts of the Constitution that you disagree with. You would be fine getting rid of the Second Amendment, even though that would be a dismantling of the Constitution.
No, because the Constitution means I'm not the one saying here.
You've agreed the Constitution.
You just get rid of the willy-nilly.
Like, does this guy believe that, like, what, doing a fucking amendment is a dismantling of the fucking Constitution? Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, how many fucking constitutional amendments have happened, right? Or have they all, like, dismantled the Constitution, right? Like, I don't know. How many constitutional amendments have been done to the U.S. Constitution? Like, fuck it. How many times has the Constitution been amended? There we go. That's not how you spell Constitution. There have been 27 amendments to the U.S. Constitution. The first 10 amendments, known as the Bill of Rights, were ratified together until the recent amendment, the 27th, was ratified in 1992. Like what? Like seriously? What is this? And yeah, Alex. Like, yeah. What if they want to dismantle the country? Like, motherfucker, you just want to dismantle the country. Exactly. Donald Trump is doing literally everything in his power in order to centralize more and more power around himself, which would dismantle the government. Like, he is doing everything within his power to make it such that he is a fucking king that cannot be, broadly speaking, like, not talked down to, but sort of like disputed against, talked about, like, in order to have complete centralized control and power around himself. Like, that's what he fucking wants. And quite literally, through all this, the Doge cuts, all the fucking goddamn cuts within the one big beautiful bill, those are going to dismantle the fucking goddamn government. But you're okay with that. That's going to dismantle the fucking country. But you're okay with that because it means that people are fucking suffering for it. Because again, what do these motherfuckers care most about? Being the ones on top. That's what they fundamentally care about.
I don't agree that Joe Biden should come in and say, by executive order, if Joe Biden put executive order saying Second Amendment no longer applies, I can round up everyone's guns. I don't agree with that.
Your result is
I don't
exactly
agree with that. No, but I don't agree with the method of doing it. It's unconstitutional. He would have been defined the Constitution, and I would have said so, but you can't bring yourself to say so. We've been saying it for several minutes. All your friends have seen me ask several times. Do you agree that Donald Trump is defined the first, fourth, fifth, 14th, and possibly 22nd Amendments?
I understand. You came in here. What you are attempting to do is simply frame this conversation like you did with the first claim about Donald Trump. But then when anybody asks you any kind of question that presses you to the least degree,
I answered. I said I would defend the Constitution. I do it constitutionally, not by executive order.
So what I'm trying to get to is to prove to everybody who's watching that what you care about is not the Constitution and what it represents or creates. You care about the Constitution only insofar as it allows you to achieve your political worldview. We agree on that.
No, I care about the Constitution because I don't think presidents should be fascist dictators and violate the Constitution. That's what I'm saying. And he is. I don't think the president should have the power to lock you and me up if we write an op-ed that he doesn't like. I don't think the president should be able to crack down on us if you and I decide to go protest outside his parade. I don't think the president should be able to deprive you and I of due process. Or can we go without a warrant? Well, let's not agree with that.
All right, pause. You've been voted out.
Guys, it's good to meet you, Kai.
Yeah, bro does not actually agree with any of that stuff. He's just pretending to agree with any of that stuff because, again, he just got, like, fucking RKO'd in the debate and made himself look like a complete fucking numbnuts who just does not fucking agree with the Constitution. He doesn't agree with the Constitution, dude.